Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome to a new video where we will be discussing a possible DLC or downloadable content in the journey for FIFA 17. Now, this is just assumptions here, guys. We're not saying any of this is for sure. This is something that I think could possibly be added into the game by EA Sports. But like I said, this is not confirmed at all. Now, before we actually go into talking about this possibility of DLC, guys, make sure to check out my Journey series, which will be linked in the description. Also, go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. And with that, let's get into talking about this DLC. And with regards to DLC in the first place, guys, they really do need to add it. If you've played the journey, you know it doesn't last too long, guys. You play one season with your club, then going out on loan to a team during the middle of that season, guys, and that's basically it for the journey. There's a few cutscenes in between, but nothing too big, guys. One thing I was kind of disappointed in with the journey was the lack of cutscenes. We saw a few cool ones with regards to getting sponsorships, getting your own FIFA card, working with big players like Marco Reus, like Di Maria, but that was basically it. Also, with regards to that, guys, it seemed like the season ended kind of early. We're left with a big cliffhanger, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, you just play one season with your club, and there's nothing much to do after that, guys. You just do practices, games, and a few cutscenes. That's it. So here's what I would like to see in DLC. Let's actually go to a clip in the journey mode. This is how it ends, guys. If you haven't seen the ending, we're gonna get you guys a look at it real quick.
Whoa, hold on. What can I do for you, Mr. Butler?
Call me Andy. Hey, just wait to say well done, lad.
Eh?
You what? Too busy playing video games? Put on the sports news.
What are you talking about?
Alex Hunter continues his meteoric rise as his name features on the list of likely players to be named to the England squad. No doubt a day filled with excitement in the Hunter household. But what does it mean for England's chances at the next World Cup?
So yeah, guys, there it was. You are left with that huge cliffhanger, guys. Alex Hunter possibly playing for England. Now, this is where I think the DLC could come into play, guys. There could be a spin-off where you enter maybe the Euros or the World Cup as Alex Hunter playing for England. I think this would be really cool. They could add so many cool cutscenes with regard to this, guys. Seeing Alex Hunter playing for England after, of course, playing for the team of your choice, guys. It could be really cool, and they could expand off this. Your player could start where he left off at a 75 overall, and then slowly progress. And then at the end, after the World Cup run is over, or whatever you play for your national team, how cool would it be if you get another upgrade Alex Hunter card in Ultimate Team? We already got that 75 rated Alex Hunter card, yeah, after you complete the journey. So after completing it for England, guys, what if you maybe got an 80 rated card, and then after that they do more DLC, and they could just continue to expand upon this further and further. And this seems like something, guys, it could be a possibility, the possibility of Alex Hunter playing with England, simply because of that last final cutscene, guys. I mean, they leave us with the biggest cliffhanger of all time. It just ends there, and it really does feel like something's missing, guys. It feels like something's missing, and what's missing, guys, it could be added on later as downloadable content. One thing too, if they do add this DLC, guys, hopefully you just get it for free. DLC, you know, in most games you have to pay for it. That really would suck if they add some DLC and they charge you like 20 bucks to get the Alex Hunter journey mode add-on, but it could be a possibility, guys. We could end up having to pay for this DLC if and when it is released. Let's talk about a few other scenarios besides playing in the World Cup. In the second one, you probably know by the title of this video, transferring teams, guys. I have that listed in the title and the thumbnail. Going to Barcelona. Now, it doesn't have to be Barcelona, other teams as well. Maybe you can transfer to La Liga or transfer to the Bundesliga, to the Serie A, guys. That would be crazy. Seeing Alex Hunter play in a different league besides the BPL, yeah, that could be cool. You get to choose a team of your choice and then continue the path of Alex Hunter. Now, there may not be as many cutscenes in this scenario, simply because they can't do cutscenes for every single team. At least that's the way it seems, but who knows, guys. EA, they probably got a few tricks up their sleeves, guys. Playing for Barcelona, for Madrid, for PSG, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, any of those teams would be crazy, and I think it could be a great scenario for EA to add if they do add a DLC into the game. The third thing we're going to talk about kind of follows off the last thing we talked about with switching teams a little bit. Now what this is the possibility of Alex Hunter playing in a different sort of competition. As we have seen in the original journey mode, guys, the goal is to win the FA Cup, and we do so in our series. If you guys haven't seen it yet, that is the goal, to win the FA Cup. Now if we do get DLC with a season 2, picture the same thing, the same sort of cup run, but with the Champions League, competing against all those huge teams like Madrid and Barcelona, depending on where you end up playing for. Even if you do have to stick with your same Premier League club, I was on Man City, so assuming that I have to stay with Manchester City, guys, it would still be cool if we get to play a season 2 in the BPL, but also get to compete in the Champions League. I really do think that would be something that EA should add, guys. Competing in the Champions League, the biggest football competition in the world. That would be amazing, and the cool graphics and effects they could make if you do win the Champions League, I'm assuming they would be amazing, because the stuff EA has done this year with the FA Cup have been you know, crazy. And I know a lot of it has to do with licensing. They can't get the proper licenses and whatnot, but either way, it doesn't have to be called the Champions League. I believe in career mode right now they call it the Champions Cup, but it could be, you know, something cool that EA could add, guys. Let me know your opinion on that down below in the comments. And then in other terms, guys, even if there isn't any DLC added, I think a lot of us would just like to continue the career of Alex Hunter. I know I would, guys. Even if there isn't any DLC, I want to continue playing in another season, even if there's no more cutscenes, no more of that. I just want to, you know, try to get Alex Hunter to maybe like a 90 overall and just continue to play in the BPL. I don't know why they didn't allow us to do this in the first place, and this brings me to my next point. One of the reasons why I'm guessing they didn't let you continue to this point is simply because they're going to add DLC. I think if they weren't going to add DLC, they would have let us continue playing year after year with Alex Hunter, but that's why I'm guessing they let us stop. They made us stop, is because DLC will be coming in the near future. Guys, I'm almost like 75, let's say 75% confident that DLC will be coming. That other 25%, you know, it may not be, but I am pretty confident, 75% sure that there will be DLC in the future. And that last reason I gave is why, guys, you know, they would have continued to keep letting us play, but because I do believe there's DLC coming, that is why they made us stop at the end of season number 1. So I really hope this video helped you guys learn a lot more about the potential of DLC in the game and what could be coming. EA Sports, please bring this to us. You know, I really do think they will, like I said. If not, though, just let us continue to play as Alex Hunter. That is all we want. And with that being said, it's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Like I said, go check out my journey mode as well as my player career mode with storylines. Link to both of those series are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate you guys who always stick around till the end of every single video. It means a lot to me, guys. Yeah, also leave a like on the video, and with that being said, we'll catch you guys for another upload tomorrow. Peace.